COVID-19. Most of the people will say that actually COVID-19 have nothing to do with environment, but that is not true. Before starting my lecture, I'm going to give some brief of COVID-19. We all are aware that COVID-19 is a viral disease that emerged in China. But this disease is emerged only because of misbehavior of human beings. This is because of exploitation attitude of human beings. We all are fighting against this rapidly spreading COVID-19 all over the world. Media is reporting that this origin of virus is in Wuhan, focusing due to unhygienic trade practices of wildlife animals. Definitely, there is exploitation of wild life, and because of which, hello, hello,
Yeah,
I think someone mic is on.
yeah, please continue.
So, on the other hand, some scientists are of opinion that on other hand, some scientists are of
No voice.
opinion that this environmental degradation leads to transferring diseases from animal to human beings. So definitely, microorganisms that are of animal origin or bovine origin, that microorganisms have shifted to human beings only because of environmental degradation. Just I want to underline that environmental assessment and environment care is very important. Until and unless we will not take care of our environment, definitely diseases like corona or COVID are going to emerge continuously. There are opinions that outcome of such disease should be focused on increase of human pressure on Mother Nature. Actually, all these viruses need host, and on Earth, human beings are one of the most populated animal present. So definitely, viruses are modifying themselves so that they will get acclimatized in human beings. They get adjusted in human beings, and that's why this overpopulation of humans that is not only creating pressure on Mother Earth, but it is also creating pressure on human beings also. A veterinary scientist from University of Canada, in his article said that climate change have allowed insects and animals to exploit new habitats. And as with SARS and COVID, it is believed that they have been arrived from wild animals that are sold in markets. Hence, it is said that COVID-19 also shows how human animal environment health require coordinated approach. So if there will be coexistence of animals and human beings, then and then only such diseases can be stopped. So the present situation is providing human beings opportunities to rethink the new strategies and implement programs for keeping ecology and environment at a desirable and suitable level. So what I mean to tell you that this situation have gave us opportunity to think that what wrong we did, what are the things that we need to correct, and then only there will be no more pandemic like COVID-19. So my main aim is to tell what we did wrong and how we are going to focus on all these things. So now I request Shirbhate sir to allow me to share my screen so that I actually start my talk.
Please share.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Topic, as you already know, COVID-19.
Kindly switch off your video, sir. Kindly off your video so that
Hello, can you listen me?
yeah, please.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You may start. It may appear.
Okay. Okay. So, what things we are going to discuss in sustainable development? What concept of sustainable development is there? How microorganisms are playing vital role in that? All these things are we are going to discuss today. So, firstly, very basic question comes in everyone's mind: what is development? हम सभी लोग
The bandwidth problem is there. Kindly go in good bandwidth area. Yeah, please just off your
I
video,
don't
sir.
know whether I'm audible to all.
No, just off your video, sir,
Okay.
and you continue.
Wait.
You're audible.
Okay. 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 So I was talking about development. So in the race of development, we are actually sacrificing Mother Nature. Society may, in many ways, compromise its ability to meet the essential needs for its people in future by over exploiting resources. हम देख क्या रहे हैं कि डेवलपमेंट करने के चक्कर में हमने बहुत सारे इसेंशियल चीजें जो है वो इसेंशियल चीजें ओवर एक्सप्लॉइट कर दी है सो दैट हम सिर्फ आज के जनरेशन के लिए नहीं आने वाले जनरेशन के लिए भी प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहे हैं सो बेसिक thing is how sustainable development varies from the development. It is like we want electricity, and for electricity production, if we are burning coal, that is development. But burning coal will create excess pressure on Mother Earth. So instead of burning coal, we can produce same electricity by nuclear reaction. We can produce same electricity by hydropower, and that is what sustainable development. In sustainable development is fulfilling needs of present generation without compromising need of coming generation. This term sustainable development was coined first time in the year 1987 by Brundtland Report. That report was presented in World Commission of Environment Development, and then this word of sustainable development came into the existence. Sustainable development is of various types, but according to the frame of Goodland and Robert, there are four kinds of sustainable development. It can be for human being, it can be social sustainable development, means all the types of people in a society should have equal rights. It can be economic sustainable development, means everyone there in a country should have equal amount of money. And last one is environmental sustainable development. In environmental sustainable development, a key person is human being instead. Key person is environment instead of human being, because we humans always think about ourselves only. But in last one, sustainable development, here environment is at focus. But uh, how microbiology and sustainable development are related to each other? Now those who are from non microbiology background, most of the people think that microorganisms are something harmful. They are something that they are going to cause various types of diseases. एक ऐसा मैसेज भी वायरल हुआ था कुछ दिनों पहले कि एक वायरस ने पूरे दुनिया को घर पे बैठा दिया है और लोग कहते हैं कि माइक्रोबायोलॉजी को स्कोप नहीं। जोक्स अपार्ट, लोगों को ऐसा लगता है हमेशा कि माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स या माइक्रोबायोलॉजी एक बहुत ही डेंजरस काइंड ऑफ चीज है जिसकी वजह से सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम्स ही क्रिएट हो सकते हैं। बट ये सही नहीं है। माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म और सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट का बहुत पास का रोल है, बहुत क्लोज रिलेशन है, क्योंकि माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है ये फूड चेन में बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं। दे आर डिग्रेडर्स, एंड उनकी ही वजह से सारे जो एटम्स जो ब्लॉक है वो फिर से वापस आ सकते हैं। So there are so many types of microorganism that can be used in agriculture, that can be used in medicine, pharmacy, food industry, animal husbandry. But why I am talking only about microorganism? because as per UN there are 17 sustainable development goals. मीन्स सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट मीन्स मैंने जो थोड़ी देर पहले आप लोगों को बताया कि हमको खुद का विकास करते वक्त आने वाले जनरेशन के लिए भी कुछ रखना है. मतलब सिर्फ मैं डेवलप हो जाऊं, मैं आने के बाद में कि एक आध पीढ़ी डेवलप हो जाए और उसके बाद में लोगों को पीने के लिए पानी ना बचे, सांस लेने के लिए अच्छा ऑक्सीजन ना बचे, इसको हम सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट नहीं बोल सकते. और अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम जिस स्पीड से एनवायरनमेंट को अफेक्ट कर रहे हैं, हम जिस स्पीड से रिसोर्सेस यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं, हम बहुत ही एक बुरे एंड की तरफ जा रहे हैं. तो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के यूएन ने 17 गोल्स डिसाइड किए हैं और ये 17 के 17 गोल्स बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसमें का पहला गोल है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की कि देयर शुड बी नो पॉवर्टी इन द वर्ल्ड. दुनिया का कोई भी देश, कोई भी इंसान गरीब नहीं होना चाहिए. सबके पास जो भी जरूरी रिसोर्सेस है वो होने चाहिए. दूसरी बात है देयर शुड बी नो हंगर, जीरो हंगर, मतलब कोई भी भूख के वजह से मरना नहीं चाहिए. थर्ड सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट का गोल है गुड हेल्थ एंड वेल बीइंग. मींस हेल्थ इज नॉट मियरली अब्सेंस ऑफ डिसीज. दुनिया के सारे लोग डिसीज फ्री भी होने चाहिए और वो मेंटली और फिजिकली फिट भी होने चाहिए. फोर्थ सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल इज क्वालिटी एजुकेशन, देन जेंडर इक्वालिटी, clean water sanitization, then affordable and clean energy, then decent work and economic growth, industry innovation, required inequalities, then commodities. Likewise, there are so many sustainable development goals like climate action, life below the water, मतलब जो भी समुंदर के अंदर की लाइफ है वो लाइफ को भी हमने प्रोटेक्ट करना है.
Kindly share your screen, please. If it will work, then you continue. Just check it is working or not. Otherwise, you will continue.
Yeah, is it working?
Just wait. We are not seeing now. Just wait. We are getting message that Harish Malpani has started screen sharing, but it is not appearing on the screen. Well,
what about the rest of the participants? They are getting my screen.
No, I think no. Simultaneously, we have joined on phone also. We are not seeing it. You continue. You continue better way. Yeah. Please, sir. Please continue. It will appear later. You please continue.
See, this technology sucks actually. I don't know whether you people can listen me.
Yes, yes. We are hearing you. You are audible. Please continue. Only there is a problem with screen sharing.
But whether my screen is visible?
Yeah, yeah. No, no. Your screen is not visible. We are seeing your photograph and your voice. You please continue.
Okay. 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 So I was talking about sustainable development. I was talking about goals of sustainable development. And in that, I told you United Nations have decided 17 sustainable development goals. And out of that 17 sustainable development goals, 12 goals can be fulfilled only by microorganisms. So जहाँ की माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म को हमने एक विलन करके पोर्ट्रे कर रखा है कि कोरोना की वजह से आ गया, पूरी दुनिया सफर हो रही है, वहां पर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट पूरा करने के लिए जो 17 गोल डिसाइड किए गए हैं उसमें से 12 गोल सिर्फ और सिर्फ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म पूरे कर सकते हैं. लाइक जीरो हंगर. यू इमेजिन in our Vidarbh only there is Melghat region. In Melghat there is a problem of malnutrition. So there microorganism can play a role. Single cell proteins that are produced by micro
Sir, you off your screen sharing because it is taking much bandwidth.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, please
So
continue
should
now.
I stop screen sharing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay,
I have applied from here. No problem. You continue.
okay. I was telling you that in Melghat only there is problem of malnutrition. वहाँ के बहुत सारे लोगों को enough food नहीं मिलता है. So there comes role of microorganism. Microorganism can be utilized for production of single cell protein, and that single cell protein can be easily produced, and it will solve the problem of malnutrition. Likewise, uh, microorganism can be used in various business models where electricity can be produced by microorganism, where food can be produced by microorganism, medicines can be produced by microorganism, which will ultimately help to reduce poverty from any nation. Then microorganisms are there definitely in good health and well-being, because whatever kind of medicines we used to have, all that medicines are produced by microorganisms. Antibiotics we already know. So what I mean to say is microorganisms can be utilized for production of single cell protein, and that single cell protein can be easily produced, and it will solve the problem of malnutrition.
Sir, you are not audible. You have muted yourself. Uh, Please unmute yourself and unmute yourself, sir. Yeah. Again unmute.
Yeah, unmute. I
Yeah,
did
yeah. Please,
unmute.
please continue. Automatically, it is getting muted.
I don't think people are getting.
They said they are getting.
I don't think people will get what I'm speaking, because there are so many interruptions. No. सो सी हमने कुछ दिनों पहले अभी हम लोग कंटिन्यूसली न्यूज में देख रहे हैं कि केरला में एक हादसा हम लोग सभी जानते हैं कि केरला में अभी कुछ दिनों पहले क्या हुआ, एक प्रेग्नेंट हाथी को क्रैकर से स्टफ किया हुआ पाइनएप्पल फीड कराया गया, और उसके वजह से उस हाथी की भी डेथ हो गई, और जो बच्चा था वो बच्चा भी मारा गया। तो मुझे ये बात आज बताना है, और ये बताना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है कि ये अर्थ सिर्फ हमारी नहीं है, ये अर्थ हम मतलब सभी प्रकार के एनिमल्स की है, और उन भी लोगों की है जिनका भी जन्म भी So, wise use of microbial technology can open many avenues for long-lasting development. We should stop exploiting and polluting, deteriorating Mother Earth for coming future. Then I will like to tell some examples of how microorganism can be useful in sustainable development. अ, हम में से कई लोगों के घर में डायबिटिक पेशेंट होते हैं जिनको इंसुलिन का इंजेक्शन कनेक्टिविटी is a problem है. कनेक्टिविटी is a problem है. पूरा प्रॉब्लम है तो कनेक्टिविटी is a problem है.
I have muted all of you because there is a noise in between your lecture. So kindly unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, I unmuted myself.
Please continue. Yeah.
So I was telling example how microorganism can play very important role in sustainable development. कि हमारे घर में अगर किसी को इंसुलिन चाहिए होता है डेली तो पहले ही
लेकिन जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग ने और टेक्नोलॉजी ने क्या किया कि वही जीन ट्रांसफर कर दिया ई कोलाई नाम के बैक्टीरिया में, और वही ई कोलाई अभी उतना इंसुलिन बना सकता, वेल बना सकता. सो अभी सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट का यही तो मायना है कि हमको एनिमल्स को सैक्रिफाई नहीं करना है. वी कैन यूज माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स बिकॉज जनरेशन रेट ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म इज वेरी फास्ट. एक बैल को बड़ा होने को जितना वक्त लगेगा उतने वक्त में माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म मेनी फोल्ड ट्रिलियंस में ग्रो हो सकता है. So that is what development is. In that way we need to go for development. Then second thing I need to tell about biofertilizers and biopesticides. You already know biopesticide के कितने सारे pesticide
बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स के कितने सारे प्रॉब्लम है आप सभी लोग जानते हो. सॉरी, पेस्टिसाइड के कितने सारे प्रॉब्लम है आप सभी लोग जानते हो. डीडीटी नाम का एक पेस्टिसाइड था जो बैन है इंडिया में. वो इंसेक्ट किल करने के लिए खेतों में स्प्रे किया जाता था और वो फूड चेन में इंटर हो गया और बाद में वही पेस्टिसाइड मदर्स मिल्क में पाया गया. सो ये इस तरीके से अगर हमको हमारे क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाना है जो कि ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन में किया गया था, सर MS स्वामीनाथन के गाइडेंस में पूरे देश में ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन कैंपेन चला था. तो ये जो केमिकल पेस्टिसाइड्स है, ये केमिकल पेस्टिसाइड ने हमको डेवलपमेंट तो दिया बट वो डेवलपमेंट सस्टेनेबल नहीं है. जो पंजाब जाना जाता है गेहूं के लिए, वही पंजाब कैंसर के लिए भी जाना जाता है. तो हमें क्या करना है, हमें केमिकल पेस्टिसाइड्स के जगह बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स यूज करने हैं. बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स में हम नेचुरल प्रेडेटर्स यूज कर सकते हैं. नेचुरल प्रे प्रेडेटर रिलेशनशिप यूज करके हम ये काफी कुछ हद तक सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो डेवलपमेंट शुड बी सस्टेनेबल, जो आने वाले जनरेशन को हेल्प करे और हमको भी हेल्प करे. सो अगर हमको हमारे मदर अर्थ को प्रोटेक्ट करना है, इस एनवायरनमेंट डे के दिन अगर हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि हमको हमारे मदर अर्थ को प्रोटेक्ट करना है, तो हमने क्या करना है? वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन 3R. 3R are reduce, reuse and recycle. When we will focus on this 3R, definitely we will able to help our mother earth. Then we need to volunteer for cleanup in our community. Then we need to educate ourselves and others also, so that problem of this earth, whatever problem we humans have created, that problem can be somewhat reduced. Then we have to conserve water. Whatever development we need to have, that development should be sustainable. Then we need to improve our shopping habit. We have to shop wisely. We need to buy less plastic. We should bring reusable shopping bags, and we should buy things only that are needed. We should go for needs instead of luxury item. Then we should use long lasting light bulb. Energy efficient light reduces greenhouse gas emission. Also flip the light switch off when you leave the room. That are the basic thing. We need to plant tree provide food and oxygen. They help save energy. Clean air help combat climate change. Don't send chemical into uh, don't send chemical into waterways. Whatever chemicals we have, that chemical should not go with surface runoff water. in rivers and sea, it will definitely create a problem. And we should use more bicycle. We should drive car or our bikes less. These are all the things that can help our Mother Earth. That are the things that we need to decide on this World Environment Day for protecting our Mother Nature. I know there were lots of interruption during my lecture. I don't think that most of the people were able to listen continuously. So if you want to listen more such videos or such informative lectures, all these lectures are there on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe my YouTube channel named Dr. Harish Malpani, and definitely you will get all the links. So I think now this session is open for question answers. Shirbhate sir, please allow participants to have questions.
Yes. Kindly unmute yourself if you want to ask some queries. Kindly unmute yourself from your side. And ask your query. Or even
Harish.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, this is Harish, also on this side.
Okay.
I want to know. I want to know about, as you said, that microorganisms are helpful in.
Sir, you are not audible.
Yeah, please
Hello,
ask, sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Am I
sir.
now? Yeah, I want to know more about how microorganisms are useful in food chain in Melghat.
Sir, see, microorganisms have lots of potential actually. Whatever mushrooms are there, no, they are also having some of the mushrooms are microorganisms themselves, and they are also they can promote soil productivity. In Melghat, we can have single cell proteins produced at our area, where means we can produce single cell protein in Akola by using different kinds of microorganisms. You can use algae for that. And that powder from single cell protein, if we will provide to Melghat malnourished children, definitely they will recover soon, and they will get enough amount of nutrients. So in that way, microorganism can be used. Besides that, sir, you might have heard about the topic of probiotic. There are certain microorganisms which, when administered in our body's metabolism improve in such a way that whatever difficulties we are having in our body, that difficulties can be sorted out. So sir, there are endless opportunities and endless possibilities in microorganism for Melghat region.
Okay, you mean to say that it can be harvested? This single cell proteins can be harvested.
Cell protein can be harvested.
Okay. So it is also an agriculture opportunity for those farmers who want to do this kind of.
Not farmers, sir. Actually, not farmers. We need to train. We will need at least a microbiology graduate for doing all those things, and that will help that people present over there.
Okay, surely under certain guidance of the eligible microbiologist, we can say, but it can be done on grassroots level. It can be done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, it can be done. Microbiology is having wide opportunities.
Okay. Thank you to know this.
Any question you may ask by unmuting yourself.
I hope I satisfy.
Yes. Please.
Yes.
Professors who have joined, they may ask queries to our resource person. Student can also interact. In Marathi, you can also ask any question. Marathi, Hindi, English. No barriers for languages. Kindly ask. Still people are joining.
I think because of connectivity issue, most of the people were not able to listen lecture completely.
On the behalf of organizing committee, we will upload this lecture on YouTube. on our college YouTube channel.
Okay.
If anybody have query, kindly ask. There are so many NGO participants joined in this lecture. So if they are having any query, they may ask. तुम्हाला काही query असेल तर तुम्ही विचारू शकता. आपला जो आजचा टॉपिक आहे तो आहे COVID-19 अँड इकॉलॉजी एन्व्हायरमेंट अँड सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट या विषयावर आपल्याला सर मार्गदर्शन करत आहेत. सरांचा विषय मायक्रोबायोलॉजी आहे आणि ते मायक्रोबायोलॉजिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू आपल्याला समजून सांगत आहे की हाऊ मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिझम्स आर हेल्पफुल फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट इन ऑल द सेक्टर्स. In all the sectors, sir have discussed these things. So I think there is no more query from the delegates, the students. If anybody have query, I will give you half a minute. Then we will move towards the vote of thanks session. If anybody is having query, you may ask. I think there is no more query. So thank you, Dr. Harish Malpani, sir, for making our day. That is,
Hello.
yes.
Hello.
Someone is asking question.
Yeah, ma'am.
There is no connectivity. Malpani sir,
Yeah,
Dr. Dhabe here. Sir, my question about the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is, can water transmit the COVID-19?
Ma'am, see, this question is actually multi-layered. It will depend upon what water you are having. Means see, जर आपल्याकडे एखादा पेशंट आहे आणि तो पेशंट एखाद्या पाण्याच्या प्रवाहामध्ये शिंकला किंवा थुंकला तर काही काळापर्यंत त्या पाण्यामध्ये COVID-19चा व्हायरस हा जिवंत असणार आहे, परमनंट असणार नाही.
अच्छा, म्हणजे सर किती वेळापर्यंत तो जिवंत राहू शकेल?
पहा मॅडम, आता मुळात कसं आहे की मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिक व्हायरसेस जे आहेत ते शरीराच्या बाहेर जिवंत असत नाही. मुळात त्यांना होस्ट हवा असतो कंटिन्युअसली. त्याच्यामुळे त्या ड्रॉपलेट जोपर्यंत ड्राय होऊन जात नाही म्हणूया किंवा डिसइंटिग्रेट होऊन जात नाही तोपर्यंतच त्याच्यामध्ये तो राहणार आहे. असं पाण्यामुळे COVID-19 स्प्रेड होतो असं म्हणणं थोडंसं लॉजिकल नाही. तो फक्त एरोसोल्स मुळे स्प्रेड होतो मॅडम.
नाही, समजा आता त्या पर्सनच्या जर कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये आता जसं तुम्ही सांगितलं की तो शिंकला वगैरे, म्हणजे मला असं विचारायचं की तो पाण्यामध्ये म्हणजे किती वेळ जिवंत राहू शकेल?
मॅडम पहा, वाहत्या पाण्यामध्ये हा एरोसोल काही फार काळ असणार नाही. परंतु एखाद्या व्यक्तीने एखाद्या ग्लासनी पाणी पिलं आणि त्याचा लाळ त्या पाण्यामध्ये लागली आणि तो ग्लास शेअर करून जर का आपण पाणी पिलं ते युटेन्सिल्स यूज करून तर मात्र इन्फेक्शन होऊ शकतं.
चालेल, धन्यवाद सर.
Is there any question you may ask? Question from the delegates?
Sir.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Sir, what is the uniqueness regarding the new strain of coronavirus?
Means exactly what you want to know.
Like coronavirus is like HIV or it is different?
See, all viruses are different. Means we can't compare that corona whether it is like HIV or not. Viruses are having just genetic material in their structure. So HIV might having corona might having few sequences common with that of HIV, but definitely someone is talking in between.
Yeah.
Hello.
Ajim sir.
So all viruses are different. You can't compare HIV with that of corona. But you can compare corona with that of rhinovirus that causes common cold because symptom wise and spreading wise they are same. Have you got your answer? Hello, who was there
Hello.
asking question? Have you got your answer?
Yes, sir. What is the matlab means how much
You can
related HIV and corona in
एक्चुअली
the
HIV वायरस के अंदर के कुछ जीन्स कॉमन है कोरोना वायरस के अंदर, बाकी कोई रिलेशन नहीं है. HIV का मोड ऑफ इन्फेक्शन अलग है, कोरोना का मोड ऑफ इन्फेक्शन अलग है. दोनों वायरस है, यही सिमिलैरिटी है दोनों में, और कोई सिमिलैरिटी नहीं. कुछ कुछ इंसर्ट्स कॉमन है, नथिंग मोर देन दैट.
sir what is regarding reverse transcription
See, that you are talking about HIV, no? That HIV there is it is retrovirus, that it gets shifted to DNA to RNA and RNA to DNA. You're talking in that sense.
yes sir
See, it is injustice with this coronavirus to compare it with that of HIV actually, because HIV's mode of infection is totally different and corona's mode of infection is totally different. There is one conspiracy that HIV वायरस से कोरोना बनाया गया है. एक नोबेल लॉरेट ने भी ऐसा बोला, जो बाद में डिस्प्रूव हो गया. तो there is no as such what you can say the similarity that can we people can discuss.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Getting my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Please tell your name.
Yeah, this is Dr. Kumar.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, I have one question that you had mentioned in your oration or in your presentation that the malnutrition can be eradicated in the Melghat region by your single cell protein and whatsoever by the biotechnological processes. So it can be
Dr. Kumar
processed
sir,
by a larger
Dr.
scale.
Kumar sir.
Yeah.
Kumar sir, please allow
Yeah.
me to interrupt.
Yeah,
not
please.
my single cell protein, sir. This
No,
is
doesn't
universal
matter.
concept. That is nothing new I am telling. This is already there in public domain.
This is not a domain. I'm not talking about any kind of domain or any kind of expertise. This is my simple question, and especially with reference to the Melghat region.
Yeah.
Because the Melghat region is, you know very well, that it is very highly expected malnutrition region is over there.
Yes, sir.
But this is only the not cause for the malnutrition that a single cell protein you can eradicate the every kind of problem, especially in the Melghat region. Is there any kind of possibility we have that through this single cell protein we can eradicate the other physiological disorders or other genetical disorders? Because malnutrition is only not in the problem of especially the Melghat region, whatever I know that about it. Can we eradicate all kind of, especially we can develop the special type of compensatory system, or the alpha protein or the beta blockers, or especially the medico physiological aspects enhancement through this protein. Can it be possible?
Sir, thank you for such a brief question and precise question. See, sir, answer is I was talking about only malnutrition only, that is not genetic, general malnutrition. I was talking.
Okay.
People who are malnourished,
Okay.
if they will be provided protein supplements, supplements in the form of single cell protein, it will help. That was my aim to say that. But if we want to settle that genetic.
Yeah.
Not audible, sir. Not audible. Not audible, sir. Please.
Yeah, we'll wait. Sir will reply.
That be for solving the problem. I made a generalized statement, but that generalized statement can be modified by more extensive laboratory work actually.
Okay.
I hope, sir, I satisfied your query.
Up to certain little bit, sir, because on this platform we can discuss later on a larger scales. Thank you very much.
There is one more question.
Definitely, because sir, it is yes.
Yeah. Are you getting my voice? There is one question in the chat box. Dr. Harish.
Yeah.
Which present microorganisms can help us boost our immunity, especially to maintain good health for life after COVID? You may see this question in the
Hello,
chat
can
box.
you listen me?
Yeah, please.
Milind sir, can you listen me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. You are audible. Sir, you
Hello.
are audible. Yeah. Hello. You are audible, sir. Sir, you are audible.
Hello.
Yes, please continue. There is a question in chat box. You may see and answer. Hello. Yes, please continue, sir. Sir, please continue.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you listen me?
Yes, please.
See, there is one very good question that which present microorganisms can help us to boost our immunity, especially to maintain good health for life after COVID. So actually, definitely microorganism or anything foreign when enter in our body's immune system increases or uplifts. But that will be general immunity we will be getting. That immunity will not be virus specific immunity, and that cannot give protection against particular kind of virus. So microorganism that will be belonging to family of COVID-19, such microorganism will give you somewhat amount of immunity, but not that amount of immunity. That's why we are looking for vaccine. We are working for vaccines. So I hope I satisfied you.
There is one more question in the chat box. General immunity can be increased, but before that there is one question. Which present microorganism can help us boost our immunity, especially to maintain good health for life? Sir, are you getting me? Please answer the question in the chat box. I think your bandwidth is low.
माझा आवाज येत आहे का? बँडविड्थ बाहेरच आहे, मी एकदम बाहेर. आता येतोय आवाज. बरं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन घ्या. टाकलं त्याचं उत्तर दिलंय.
Yes. Sir, you are audible. Hello, Harish sir. चॅटबॉक्स मधला प्रश्न. I think sir's bandwidth is low. He's calling continuously to me. We will wait for 1 minute. Yes. We are trying to solve the queries. The technical disturbances are there due to low bandwidth. Sir is not able to hear us. He is trying to connect. We will wait. Yes. Are you audible, Dr. Harish? Kindly unmute yourself, sir. You have refreshed this. Please, kindly unmute yourself. I think sir is not getting. So now move towards next topic, that is vote of thanks by Dr. Amrita Shirbhate. So over to you, Dr. Amrita.
Thank you, Dr. Shirbhate, sir. Good evening to one and all. Myself, Dr. Amrita Shirbhate, Head, Department of Zoology, Mahatma Phule Arts and Science College, Patur. It is my immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks for today's program, a popular lecture on World Environment Day by Dr. Harish Malpani, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Sri RLT Science College, Akola. I am very much thankful to him for delivering his speech in a very scientific way on topic COVID-19 and ecology, environment and sustainable development. For the teachers, students of postgraduate and undergraduate students, this event we have organized in a cluster form so that everybody in the Akola city will cooperate to conserve the nature at his own. I am very much thankful to the office bearer of Nisargkatta, Akola, for their kind help, especially Shri Amol Sawant sir, Mrs. Kirti Sawant madam, and all the volunteers of Nisargkatta for their help. I am very much thankful to HOD Dr. P.S. Dhape ma'am, Dr. Milind Shirpate sir, and all the professor and student of Shankarlal Khandelwal Arts, Science and Commerce College, Akola for their presence. I am also thankful to all the professors, students of Mahatma Phule Arts and Science College, Patur for their presence. I am very much thankful to Head of Department Zoology, Dr. Amit Perade sir, Head of Department Botany, Dr. Santosh Suradkar sir, and all the students of GNA College, Pashitaki, District Akola for their presence. I am very much thankful to all the professors and students of Sri RLT Science College, Akola for their presence. I am very much thankful to all the professors of different college who have registered for this event and also watch this event online. I am very much thankful to all other NGO members of Akola City for attending this session. With this, I declare this event will be over by playing Vande Mataram. Thank you.
Thank you, one and all. There is one announcement on the behalf of organizing committee to all the delegate participants. Friends, we have received a total 107 responses within the 12 to 17 hours for this event. So the organizing committee have decided to distribute certificates to all the dear delegates, participants, including professors, NGOs on their respective emails. So we are trying to send the certificates on your email from tomorrow onwards. So thanks for watching this event. Again and again, we will conduct such lectures for you people. Stay connected, stay at home. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.